All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. So, I'm part of a Reddit group where it's for new YouTubers that are starting out to ask questions and help each other out. And somebody asked about where to go to make free thumbnails. And I decided to make this video to show where I go to get free thumbnails made. And I know that the struggle is real because when I first started out on YouTube, I didn't really want to pay for like Photoshop or anything like that because I didn't use it enough to justify spending as much as they wanted me to spend every month or year to use it. And I was using it for maybe like a couple videos a month. And just like I couldn't justify spending like 30, 40 bucks a month to use it. But and a lot of them on there would say that they were free, but then once you go to make the thing, it had put a big old watermark right in the middle of it, making it completely useless. Or they'd say it was free, and then as soon as you go to download it, they'd be like, "Okay, now send us money if you want to download it." So I found this one though. It's called Canva. If you just go to Google, just type in Canva. It should be the first one here. Just open it up. And once you get here, it should, I'm already signed in, but it should have a place to create an account or to sign in with Google. I suggest just signing in with Google because it's 10 times easier. But once you're in here, it saves all of your thumbnails. So if you want to reuse any or like work on them, change them up a little bit, that's fine. Like if you have like this one here, I changed it from episode 1, 2, 3. You could change that. But you can see here, my thumbnail started off really bad and I slowly get a little bit better. But if you want to create a thumbnail, what you do is you go here to create a design, and they have several different options. So if you're just doing like other things, like you want to make a business card, you can use this. There's a resume, posters, and if you type in YouTube here, you haven't made one yet, you can create a YouTube banner. And if you want to do ads, you can do that right here, YouTube thumbnail. So you just pop that open, and there you are. And they have a lot of other stuff that they add with it. And let's clip through here a little bit. But you can create your own AI generated images as well. You just type in like keywords and whatnot. You have like a bunch of tech stuff, branding, but this stuff you have to pay for. But and that's kind of where they make their money is you can pay for premium stuff. But they have templates here that sometimes I like to use. Like I already made a thumbnail for this video, so I'm not going to work too hard on it, but just for an example, I went to Bear World. And so I'll go here and I'll just like type in like bears. It's like okay, none of those are good, so I'm just like nature. Maybe we can get something good there. And it's like, oh, you know what, that's a good one. Pull that up. Let's like, okay, I don't want it to be a waterfall though, so we'll get rid of that and change it to I visited Bear World. Cool. But it's like, hey, you know what? I don't like that font. So they have tons of fonts here that are free. If you go too far down, you'll find somewhere where there's a bunch you have to pay for, but there's still so many to choose from that it's just like it's not really that big of a deal. But just find one here that you like. It's like, okay, that one's not too bad, but it's like I don't want the font to be white. So you go up here, text color. Just be like, okay, how does green look? I don't like that one. How about lighter green? Okay, that's not too bad, but it still doesn't look great. So there's other stuff that you can do. So you can go up here to effects, and there's several different things you can do. You can add a shadow to it, lift, splice it. I don't like that one. Add an outline, and you can make the outline like black, make it look nice. The one I like is shadow, but you got to change the color of the shadow because I'll just copy your color, and I don't really like that. I'll do like black. It's like, okay, that looks a lot better. But if we go back here, we can change some more stuff on it, like the transparency, make it a little darker. I like making it dark. You can blur it if you want, but I like this. You could change the direction up. So like if you want to make the shadow look like it's coming from that way, you can do that. I usually like it about right here. And I like to offset it a little bit more as well. It's like, okay, you know, that looks pretty good. But if you wanted to as well, you can go down here and add a curve to it. And I'm like, that looks pretty bad right now. But if you go back, you can change the curvature of it. So if you wanted to have it curving a little bit, like, cool, do that. I don't really like it with that background, so put it down here. And I would obviously work a little harder on it if I was going to be actually using this, but I'm just using it as an example. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. You can go down here and you can generate an image, like say bears, give me some bears. And you can use up to 5 letters to use it to have it generate images for you. And what these that it creates here are royalty free. So you don't have to worry about like royalties on these or anything like that. You can just add it to the image if you want. You can kind of work with it a little bit. Like, how do I want it? Do I want to get rid of that a little bit? You could just drag these and clip the image out a little bit. I mean, kind of looks bad, but if you wanted like to generate your own background and stuff too, you can do that. But for right now, I'm going to get rid of that, but just showing you that you can do that. You can add graphics. It's all pretty cool. And if you wanted to as well, if you were making like a PowerPoint, you can animate stuff as well. Like have this rise, have it pan, you have it fade away, and then it'll pop it out as an MP4 that you can put into a presentation. You could just use this for like everything. But one thing I wanted to add to go with this is if you go here, just type in Google, and then just search background remover. And this first one right here, remove.bg, if you open it up, I like to use this with the Canva, because if you just drag an image here, maybe, there we go. If you just drag an image there, it'll take your image and remove the background for it. And you can just copy image, go here, paste. Let's like say I wanted to have a bear just kind of sticking out of the water here. You can do that. And just go back. Use this one. It's super helpful. I like it. This one kind of looks bad, but I take it, put it right here. Sometimes you gotta allow it. But if I can cut, I can clip this up a little bit, shrink it down, boom. Looks like the bear's just playing in the water. Then you go over here, add another one. And this one, it's like say, okay, that looks really bad. I want it to have the full log there. You can restore, go here and restore that. So then the background will be gone except for that, or yeah, and then you'll restore that. And if you want to remove it, say I wanted to get rid of that log, you just got to select the erase and then get rid of it. And then it's gone. But I mean, I think it kind of looks weird with it gone. So yeah, but when you're done, oh, you have to click off it or it's gonna be a pain. But copy image, just move it here. Almost like, okay, maybe it's climbing on this rock. Cool. So then you could just kind of add this however you want. Like, do I want that there? Do I want this at the bottom instead? And that's part of the template, but you can kind of just add whatever you want here. And you have a lot of elements here that you can work with. A lot of them you do have to pay for. And you can like come here, and if like I have one where I do predecessor videos and I can like draw stuff on it and like for the thumbnail. There's really a lot that you can do with it, and it's all free, which is like the best part. But once you're done, you can go up here, just go share, download, just like JPG. I don't know why I'll put video because I accidentally put a thing on there, but that's fine. Just go download, change it to JPG or PNG or whatever you want. Just click download. It'll take a minute. When it's done, boom, you have your thumbnail all ready for you. And it's the right size and everything. The resolution's set because you selected it when you were selecting the template for when you went up here to create the thing. So it's just super easy. It's free. They have so much stuff that they add for you that you can work with. I know this looks bad, but if I was making a thumbnail, actually making a thumbnail, I'd spend a lot more time on it, obviously. But you get the idea. And if this helped you guys out, be sure to subscribe and like the video, and let me know in the comments section. I do like to hear about how I help people out, I guess. But um, yeah, it can be a struggle out there when you're a new YouTuber finding stuff. But yeah, and if there's a lot of these elements that you want to pay for, like feel free to pay for it. And I don't know how much it is for the premium, but you can get a trial here if you want to. But again, thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.